Welcome back to the channel, guys. Now, if you guys seen the last video, you guys see that I'm finally in the shop now. If you haven't seen that video, go back and watch it, because yet again, this is the beginning of this channel. It's a big step. It's a really big step. So just to get a little jump in, I'm trying to go and shoot for the sky and shoot for the stars, not only just for this channel, but just like personally. I started this channel to kind of express myself, and I never knew I really loved cars until, you know, just about a couple years ago. And, you know, watching TJ Hunt and Dustin Williams and all the other content creators I've watched, it's kind of inspired me to start this. So if they see it, I appreciate you guys. If you guys are fans of them, you guys already know. But I didn't think I was really gonna get into rapping or tinting. Just a little shoe-in. Like, I work in construction. Like, that's what I do for my morning job. That's how I support my family. That's how I support, you know, my lifestyle. And I just love cars. Right now I'm headed to the shop. It's cool to kind of say that now, headed to the shop. I had a great opportunity. I had to meet Oliver. And if you guys don't know Oliver, Oliver is the owner of Innovated Wraps. And I'm actually working out of that shop. It's cool because I messaged him, and now officially, you know, this channel, what you guys are watching, is now officially a business, and I'm officially a business owner. So it's a pretty big jump. It's pretty scary, but also, like, I'm ready to take all the hits to the chin, and you guys are along the ride. You guys are watching everything. So if you guys are just tuning in now, please hit that subscribe button and that like button to show some support of a new guy coming on. Let me tell you, I've learned a lot. If you think that wrapping a car is easy, you're wrong. And just an example, the girl that wrapped this car, she tried wrapping it and she didn't realize how difficult it was to wrap. It's a process. It's not just putting a sticker on a car. We're gonna pull up to the shop right now, and I'm gonna show you guys all the projects that we got coming on, and we're gonna get right to this video. Oh, we got a full house today. See, now Oliver told me that we had a full house, and he was not lying. So we got the Lexus, and actually this is the Lexus that I'm about to wrap right now. I didn't record it on this camera, but I recorded it on my phone. We got this Porsche that just came in a couple days ago, and this hood was horrid. It's a beautiful car. I believe it's a 97. I'm not 100% sure, but we did have to come over here and we did have to sand the hood because this was in terrible, terrible, terrible condition. We do have to come on the side. Such a beautiful car, man. Ah, such a beautiful car. We do have to come on the side and hit right here, and we might have to throw a little bit of putty in here because there's a little dent, and the same thing on the other side on the wide body. And then the owner of this car does want a tint, so I'm probably gonna strip the old tint that's on here and re-tint it. But it's an old car, there's no power windows, and it's a turn, and it's not a motor, but the little arms that move the window up and down are broken. So this is gonna be a fun little tint right here. Comment below if you guys want a video on this, and if you guys want to see it, go to my Instagram and follow me on Instagram, on both my Instagrams. And I post a lot on my Instagrams, and they're typically uploaded and edited pretty quick. Now this does take a lot of time. I take this camera back home, get on my PC, and then I edit. And I do kind of try to take my time because I'm trying to still learn the editing process and try to give out a decent product of film coming out. But this is the Lexus that I'll be working on. Beautiful. This is actually a girl's, and this is actually the color that she wants it. She tried to wrap it herself, which I give her 110% credibility of doing that. Like, she's, if you're watching this and this is your Lexus, I don't know your name, you came in here and I was working on an Infinity. fucking boss. Fucking baller. I think it was her and her brother, or her and her boyfriend were trying to wrap it. And it looks like that she got the front fender done. And there's a ton of glue lines on this fender, I can see. But they try to wrap around this emblem, which I'm gonna be taking off and redoing. And I'll take this whole emblem off and I can get flush. I mean, I can wrap it over, but you have to have a really, really good flush cut. And to be honest, like right here, if the camera picks it up, you can see that when they try to cut it, they missed, and you can see the paint from underneath. And these are all the little things that a lot of people think they can do, but they can't. It looks like when they were trying to wrap it around, they didn't post heat it, and nor do they get it all the way down because it's bubbled up. So this can be considered like a failed piece, essentially. Not only does she not know how to wrap, I don't know a lot of girls that know how to wrap, and if you're a girl and you know how to wrap, more power to you, because this is not really easy. And even like my girl, she's helped me wrap the Jeep, and every other project I've done, she's either helped me or she's helped film, or she's been 100% my support. So this is your car and you see this, hella props to you, I'll give you that. When she brought the car in, she told Oliver, she's like, hey, I thought I could do it. I bought the wrap. I really thought I can wrap the car on my own. I watched some YouTube videos, and she said, I saw it on TikTok and it looked easy. And boy, was she wrong. She said that she attempted it and she didn't realize how difficult it was to wrap. And if you're watching this now and you really think that you can wrap, get some film, learn how to clean your car properly, and throw it down and see what you can do. Because trust me, it'll take a long time, especially with Oliver teaching me on that Jeep. There's so many things I didn't do right, and I still managed to pull it off. So I'm gonna actually take off the mirrors, take off the emblem, take off the handles of the doors, take off this badge, take off both those badges, take off the plates. I will definitely say big props to Lexus, and due fact that this little nut right here, it's got like 2 stoppers on the inside, so when you undo the bolt, you don't need to worry about this bolt falling in the door jamb and then having to figure out how to get it out. So Lexus, I will definitely give you props on that. take off this diffuser right here. And I think this might be from the factory, but there's just a couple screws right here, right here. There's 2 more down here on the bottom, if the camera can focus. Right here on the bottom, those 2 little brackets right there. Just 2 bolts, and then same 2 on the other side. Probably about 6 to 7 bolts all around all together. Take this off, and the reason why, because I know that when I do wrap this bumper, that I'll wrap and I'll probably tuck and then make a nice cut to get it tucked in. But here's my problem. You guys can't see it from this angle, and not a lot of people can, but I have 3M tape right here that I can't tuck into because it's just in the way. So, and then like I could try to tuck it and do a flush cut, but this 3M right here is just exposed. And since it's exposed, it's gonna make my cut look like complete jagged shit. And I don't want that for this girl. And it's just not pleasant to the eye. So I'm gonna take this off, heat off this 3M, and then rip this off as well. And when I re-put it back on, the wrap will be a lot lower. It'll cover, and then the diffuser will come on and cover whatever I don't get down here. But it's just to make sure that everything looks appealing and present. There's no gray showing. And this is why, like, if you're new to the channel, or if you don't know anything about wraps, or if you're just learning about wraps, or you're watching because you want to get wrapped, shops are going to charge you a little bit more if your car is white, yellow, bright red, like a bright blue, any like super bright color, and you're going to go to a completely different color palette. And because this car is silver or gray, or if it was black in a sense, we could wrap, and in the body jam, in the door jams, or any of the body lines, this car is painted, you know, that color. So if it was, you know, bright red, and we went to a pink, which we're going to, I think it's like a pink purple that we're going to, you'd be able to see the red or the white or the yellow. And as an installer, you have to either inlay in, and that takes more material and more time and more prep, or you just have to just try to tuck in as much as you can, and you got to hope that the film doesn't fail, and it's just more work. It takes a lot more time. So if you're watching this and your question is like, why did I get quoted, you know, X amount more than my friend? Well, it's like, if your base color is already like too bright and you're going on a color that's completely different, we have to do more work. We have to use more material. We have to order more material, and we have to take a lot more time trying to make sure that everything looks clean and good. So yeah, Oliver handed me this car because we got the Porsche, we got the Stang, we got the Tahoe, and we got the boat. So he tossed me this, but I guess he talked to the girl, and she tried to wrap it, and she said she bought a full roll, and I see the roll over there, and it doesn't look like a full roll, and because we didn't order it and she ordered it. As another thing, if you're gonna order your own film, make sure you get the right amount, because we may need to use more. And since she already used that front fender, you know, that's material that I can't afford to get due to the fact that she already tried it and wasted some. So we're very limited. It doesn't look like it's a full roll. It looks a little bit less. So I'm gonna leave that front panel alone, wrap the whole side front 2 doors all to the way to the rear panel. I'll mask right here on this bottom bumper, because the bumper will be its own piece, and I'll just get this whole side done and probably pulled and laid tonight after I clean it. Do the same thing on the passenger side, but this is, you know, this side hasn't been touched. I pulled the emblem off up there. You know, I have to get the tape off, the 3M tape, clean up everything, and then pull all the way, try to do this in one full piece. And then the only thing I'll have left to do is to pull the rear bumper, pull the trunk, and then the roof and the hood are black, and she wants to keep both those black, which I think is a great idea. Not because of the work, but because I think the aesthetic, you know, too much of just this, you know, brighter purplish pink color, I think will be too much, and I think the offset black will look good. Now see, this is what I'm talking about right here. So since we took that diffuser off, and these are all like the little like minor things that we need to do as like rappers, we have to see, you know, what you guys have on this car, and sometimes we don't know, but we have to plan ahead. So like this 3M has dirt in it. That would have been contamination on the film. That could have gotten the film, and I would have had little dirt things in the film, and it would have failed, and the film could just like, over time, it just wouldn't sit, and it would just come up, and it'd start peeling up, and it would just look bad, and I'd have to redo this whole bumper. So I'm gonna heat this up. I'm gonna take this off. This camera's about to die, so I'm gonna put this camera down for a little bit. Get all this 3M off, clean this up really, really well. Get all this sticky stuff, everything off. Get all cleaned up pretty well. All right, so the backing paper is pulled. Oliver cut this for me and did an amazing job. And what he did is he got the guard and cut the backing so that I can pull everything through and not have any tension on this top part. So when you guys saw me pulling it through, it just came all the way out, and it's nice and easy, flush, no tension. I'll worry about this part later. And since we got it pulled, now I'm gonna glass it. And thanks to this daddy right here. After I learned how to glass, it makes this go so much faster. And if you're trying to attempt to wrap at home, or you're an installer, after I learned how to glass and not to do panel by panel, it makes the job go by so much faster. It's so much easier. Just all in all, it's better. So Oliver helps out a lot. So. To say, like, it's super tacky. And what I mean like tacky, like once you put it on, it doesn't want to come off the car, it doesn't want to adjust, it just like grabs onto the car or whatever it feels like grabbing onto, and it doesn't let go. And it doesn't have any good air release. Anybody who's watching this and doesn't know, like this bubble right here, when I'm pushing out, I want that air to push out, and it's not wanting to. So I'm having to push harder and stand out longer. But as I'm doing that, there's little baby creases that are coming in, and they're not wanting to let go either. So I don't know what film this is. I'm gonna have to ask Oliver what film this is. She brought it in, she bought it, and like I said before, she attempted to wrap this front fender, which again, kudos to her. Like, especially working on this material now, you can see that if you are inexperienced, you don't know what you're doing, it could be kind of difficult. Like, I'm not inexperienced, I'm pretty mediocre, but I pick up pretty quick, and Oliver is my mentor as well. So, you know, 10 years experience with someone who can learn pretty quick goes a long way. But this is the only problem I'm having, is that the air release. But other than that, I'm almost done with this whole side. And then all I got to do now is hit a good trim. It is 5:58 in the morning, and I'm not rapping right now, clearly. I got sent out to Sholo. And if you guys don't know where Sholo's at, it's about 3 hours from where Tempe, the shop's at, or 3 hours from where I live. My day job, my construction job, they just sent me out here, so it's all good, it's fine. So, got my Mexican coming in here right now.
Yeah, we breakfast.
Yeah.
What's up?
We're about to eat breakfast right now. We're at a Hotel Inn in Sholo, and it's 38 degrees. This is on my phone. It's 36 degrees right now, so my battery's about to die, but Oliver's gonna jump in on the rest of that Lexus. I'm gonna get back and finish it up, so I might take you guys with me just for a little quick second, so you guys can see what I do during my mornings before I even hit the shop and touch the cars.
CookieDough.com. I'm the fucking finest motherfucker in the construction, alright?
My man Jose.
Hey, right here working.
Big baller, Jose.
Pretty cold right now.
It's cold.
Jose.
No, ¿quién dijo la otra vez? No, ¿cómo dijo el gordo?
Oliver got this all trimmed out for me. Looks really great, actually. Looks really good. Got the corners all tucked, trimmed out, shrunk. Looks amazing. Looks so good. Got the trunk all pulled. So what I'm gonna do today, I'm gonna pull the rest of this, heat it, and lay it in to this recess. So we have is this front bumper. And this one might be just a little bit complicated for me because I've only hit like 2 bumpers so far. I'll probably have to inlay a piece, lay a piece down and then cut it. And when I mean like inlay pieces, I mean like put a piece down, clean this really well, put a piece right here because this recess is so hard. Probably put another piece right here, or not this right here, but put a piece right here. Probably put a piece on the top right here. There's probably 1 or 2 inlays, and then I'll pull the whole bumper. Once I pull the whole bumper, I can heat it. I can push this in. I might be able to push this into this recess. I might not. This might be too aggressive for the film. Might want to come up. Pull the whole film. Know where I put my inlays at. Push everything in, lay it all down, and then trim everything out. And then everything will look pretty good, because if there's too much tension, right inlay, if there's too much tension, then the film I will have to probably cut it because it's going to want to fail and pull up. That's why I'm at the inlay. But it looks like I might only have to inlay probably right there and right there, potentially right here. Today's Friday. I just got back. I was gone all week because of my job, and just to let you guys know, I just showed you that because I'm going from my day job in construction and then coming here. So I'm kind of just showing you guys what I kind of have to do to make sure that all of this whole channel, everything functions. I have to work double, triple time to make sure I can still pull out and you know, get these cars done and edit and everything. That's why a lot of my edits, they take some time. So this video that you see right now, you know, it might be 3 weeks old or maybe a month old. Hopefully not. Or it could be 3 days. You know, it just depends on my time. So rear bumper is done. It's fully trimmed. I'm thinking, because the customer, it's her black trunk, because the roof and the hood is all black. It's all glass. But Oliver's saying that he wants to do this trunk. I'm thinking purple all down here, so it can blend into this rear bumper, and then black up here. I think that'll look good. I'm definitely gonna talk to Oliver about that, because I think it's gonna look a little better rather than just like an all black trunk. I think it's gonna have some offset if it's purple underneath this light and then black. I think it'll look pretty good. So like I said before, we had a bunch of air getting stuck and this film was super tacky. This is what I got. So it's not that hard to come off, but it's hard to fucking glass it, right? I did break it. So I broke this.
Get the pink thing.
And we gotta get the... How the fuck we get the pink thing out?
Get the pink thing over there.
Get the pink thing. Let's get the pink thing. Here's the pink thing.
Pink thing.
Okay, so I broke this by putting the door back together. And when you pull the handle, that pushes down and this opens the door. So Oliver's fixing my fuck up, so.
Well, duh.
It works! It works! Alright, so I just got done driving this car. Only reason why I'm driving this car is because the battery had died and I needed to drive it around a little bit to get some juice up in this baby. But this car is fully juiced up, drove around, and now I'm actually about to hop out and I'm gonna show you guys what this car looks like all finally put together. Alright guys, so this is gonna be that for the end of the video for this car. If you guys like this, hit the like, hit the subscribe, and I have some more videos coming up. Right now, we just got done with this. This is the day before Thanksgiving. I gotta hurry up and help Oliver. We gotta get that Mustang done tonight. The guy's gonna come in early in the morning to come pick it up. So if you guys actually wanna see that transformation, go hit my Instagram. My Instagram will be in the link in the bio. I'll have my business one and I'll have my personal one. I'll catch you guys later.